as we will be back right after this. Welcome back. Well, today we will interview the beautiful, multi-talented artist Nisma Mahgoub. Let's watch.
صحيح في بينا حكاوي كتيرة جميلة وذكريات لكن حبه ليا طول عمره كان حب اخوات.
So, when I was checking your bio, I found out that you also joined a metal band, Origin.
Yes.
How was that?
I did. I did for a couple of years. You see, I am a rocker, okay, from within. Like I have the. I'm usually calm and stuff like that. But I mean, when I'm between my friends and stuff, I'm that crazy person. I just take out stuff that I don't really show to audiences. But again, I have this mini rocker inside of me. So I love rock, I love metal, and I listen to them. And when I had the chance to join a band, just for fun, for starters, I joined. And I listened to the music, I liked it. I found out that I could actually add to that project. So I just joined and challenged myself, and we actually succeeded. Thank God. But then stuff happened, personal issues happened, and we couldn't continue. But again, I'm grateful that I joined, that I could actually find myself in such a different project. It was different than anything that I've ever did. So I like exploring myself.
So in 2012, you released your first album, هتقولي إيه, with a compilation of a beautiful range of genres. What was that experience like, and how did you benefit from it?
After
Because
starting,
I'm mentioning the genres because they are really different.
yes,
So that's why I'm really stressing on the point.
Yes, and that was the plan actually. We wanted to do, I mean my dad and I,
Yes.
because we were the ones who actually did this album, and my dad was the producer. So we had this plan of making a big cocktail of genres, because I'm still trying to understand me and understand what the audience wants from me.
Yes.
So I introduced myself and my voice and my talent in 12 different genres. And I was hoping that each and everyone would at least pick one song that would actually go into their playlists. Even if it's one song, but that would make me great and happy. So and actually that's what happened, and now I understand which genres are more successful with me, which are not, and which songs that I should actually sing in my concerts, and which songs that are just, they're there, but I mean maybe I wouldn't sing them again. You never know. So it's kind of like I was exploring, exactly what was happening, and because it was the first album, I needed to understand what's going on, because I was new into this music industry, especially the commercial music industry. So and I didn't have a production company, and I still don't have a production company, but I mean back then we had no one to advise us what to do, so we just took the hard way, and we tried it ourselves, and we did it as a big exploration and a question mark to see how are we going to find our path afterwards.
سلموا وقالولي سلمولي على مصر سلمولي سلمولي على مصر سلمولي عالشوارع سلمولي عالكباري والهوا والبدر طالع والهوا ساعة العصاري سلمولي عالشوارع سلمولي عالكباري والسما والبدر طالع والهوا ساعة العصاري سلمولي عالحبايب اللي فاكر واللي ناسي وان لقيته حد غايب ابعتوله بالتماسي رشوا دموعي وضحكتي واجمل سلامي على كل حته شاركتني اسعد ايام وابقوا افتكروني من السما باسمي قالولي سلمولي على مصر سلمولي سلمولي على مصر سلمولي
And later on, you had this experience with phonograph when you were singing songs, rearranged originals,
Yes.
to be more precise. So tell me more about it.
A phonograph is a project done by an AUCian called Maher al-Malekh. Maher is a great artist. He's a music arranger and he's a sound engineer and he's a guitarist. Maher talked to me about phonograph and told me that it's exactly like the name. It's a phonograph is that machine that plays music in all times. So they are trying to get old songs that everybody loves, and they rearrange the music for it, and we do it in a completely different, modernized way. So I loved the idea, and I listened to his demos, and I really wanted to join. So we actually started the project, and we still have a couple of songs still to record. We finished 2 songs. I finished 2 songs with them because they're only featuring me in their album. So, and we still have 3 songs to go. We finished Salimuli ala Masr. We did it in a Latin salsa kind of way, and we finished in Rahmin Nikyain, Shadia's song, but it's still not released yet. It will be soon, inshallah. So I loved the idea. I loved how they actually imagined the song and how they took it from that genre and turned it into the exactly opposite genre, and still it got great positive feedback and people liked it. So I really appreciate this kind of art.
So last year, which was 2014, you starred in Jalal Sharqawi's play Dunya Habibti.
Yes.
Tell me more about that experience.
We had this I went to see Dr. Jalal Sharqawi because he sent me a couple of messengers to talk to me and tell me that he wanted me to join his new musical.
Yes.
So I went to him and we had this meeting together, and I took the script, I read it, I liked my role very well, very much, and I liked the lyrics of the songs, and again the crew that was doing this musical like the names were so huge. I was really proud to work with such names. The director Galal Sharqawi, the lyricist was Dr. Midhat Al-Adl, the composers Muhammad Rahim, so the choreographer Muhammad Shafiq and Ala Sha'ban. So the names were so huge. So I mean, I was really proud to be the main role of such a new musical, and it was original, it was in Arabic, so I felt like, okay, why not? I should go for that and try it. And of course afterwards, Kamel Abu Raya, the great artist, he joined us. So what else could I need to do something like that? And it was a nice experience. I learned a lot from it. I got a different point of view now of working in musicals, especially in commercial stages, because this is not the kind of audience that I used to engage with in whatever I did before Dunya Habibti. So it was a big, great, huge experience for me, because I've seen lots of different ideologies and lots of different thoughts and lots of different people from everywhere in Egypt. It's like these are the street people, you know, the like the main public of Egypt. So those people weren't in my concerts before. I used to sing in the opera house, so the opera has its main audience. The Sa'ya has its main audience. Whatever, and if I sang in embassies, if I sang in the AUC, each place that I sang in, it had its own audience. So having everybody, a mixture of all in one place, was kind of new to me. So that was a brilliant feeling, actually, to have all of these different categories of people giving me positive feedback and loving what I'm doing, and it was an opportunity for me to show Nisma as a singer, actress, and dancer. So that opened lots of new doors for me.
So you're in love with Hindi music.
Yes.
Tell me the story.
Yes, of course. I was raised actually to watch Hindi movies and sing Hindi, and we actually know everything about them. We know everything about the industry. We know everything about their traditions and costumes and everything. We understand every single traditional holiday they have. So we know lots about them, and we started to be family, you know. It's all, of course, through TV, but I mean, I feel that I am one of them, and I feel that they are my family, you know. So it's being raised to do so. Because since we were kids, we only watch Hindi movies, we only sing Hindi songs, we eat Hindi food.
I know now that you're even translating some series for your mom.
I dub for my mom at home. Yeah, when my mom wants to watch an Indian series or stuff like that, I always sit down next to her and I start dubbing everything that they're saying, because there are no subtitles. So my sister and I do so. So yeah.
So Nisma, what do you think that the music scene lacks now in Egypt nowadays?
Well, nowadays it's I don't know, it's becoming different. And after the revolution, it started to be kind of a big cocktail of everything. People who are not having a chance in the scene are now having more issues, actually. The revolution didn't change the music scene to the better. I don't think that at all. I think that before the revolution, the new talents had more more opportunities, or more chances or more a percentage of being there, the percentage was higher. After the revolution, the good new talents are living a much harder life to be there and to shine. So what happened is that the superstars became more super, and new genres of music started to overtake the whole industry.
Yeah.
And it's becoming a struggle for the real talents to shine on top. So that's what I think is going on right now with the music scene. But again, I must say that people started to have more tolerance to listen to different kinds of music, which wasn't there before the revolution. And before the revolution, the music industry was just the music industry. And whoever does what the music industry is doing is going to be in the music industry. Whoever does something different, this is not considered music. So right now, there's more tolerance to have the underground scene with all these different kinds of music, and to have a mahraganat, which have audiences. And I should count it as a musical scene on its own, because it has audience. So I can't exclude it. And we have the very commercial field, and we have those who are a bit in the underground and a bit in the commercial scene, and who are trying to struggle, who are struggling actually to make a mixture of both, which is what I'm trying to do. Is just take the quality of what the underground scene is doing with the best of what the commercial side is doing, and put both into what I'm doing. So it's going to be good quality commercial music, which is the hardest thing to do, but again, it's
a nice term, actually. Then later you came with your dubbing experience when you dubbed Elsa's role in Frozen. Tell me more about it.
I got a phone call from one of the best people that I've known, Dr. Jihan al-Nasser. I got a phone call from her, and she told me, I want you to come and audition for a certain role. And I went actually, and I auditioned, and they chose me to be Queen Elsa in Frozen, and it was a great experience. I've always loved Disney or cartoons in general being dubbed in Arabic. And I found it a great experience. It was one of my dreams actually to dub a role for Disney or in Arabic in general. So having this chance to start off my dubbing experience with Queen Elsa, that was like that was like a dream. Like it was. I was really feeling lucky that I've done that.
What do you think about dubbing as an experience? Because it has a lot of hidden emotions, I call it.
Yes, it's just different. It's like acting actually, but acting with your voice mainly, and having to put all the concentration to make people believe you by only hearing your voice and not seeing you. And having convince people that this cartoon character fits what you're doing, and making yourself actually a different person to fit how the character looks like, and to fit how the character should be doing, or the attitude of this kind of character. And of course we listen to what the original character is doing, and we try to get the same emotion to make it as perfect as possible, which is hard, but it's a great experience. It's a funny experience. It's very new, it's different, it's sometimes it's strange, sometimes you do all sorts of ridiculous sounds and breaths and coughs and stuff like that to get the character exactly, but it's great actually. I really had lots of fun in doing that.
So your latest work is حب إخوات,
Yes.
and we guess the album is coming soon.
Yes.
So tell me more about it.
Well, it's an album, a cocktail album. It's not my album. There's an album called Hits 9, and it's produced by Pause Production. The album has lots of other singers from lots of other that come out of lots of musical contests, different ones, and I'm one of them. حب إخوات is a single, is my new single. I just finished shooting the video clip 2 days ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And it will be, the album itself and the video clip will be released in the Eid, inshallah. The waqfa, يعني, inshallah.
So what do you wish for the musical basis? I mean, for yourself?
Well, the biggest dream is to be international. So I'm hoping that I actually can reach people internationally, not only locally. And I believe that I have the qualities to be international. I know it doesn't happen in a day, it doesn't happen in a week, not a month, not a year, but I'm working hard for it, and I believe that I have skills to make it happen someday. So I try to work hard, and I know I'm taking the hard way, but again, it's just that, but after years I will look back in my CV and I will be very proud of my choices. I don't want to take the faster path because I know I can do that, but it's not actually what I want to look back to when I get older. So it's step by step, and now I have a management team. I have people working around me and working with me to do that. I have beautiful fans who support me. I have great friends who also support me. So I just hope that I can do it one day. But it's the biggest dream on the musical basis.
So what does Ramadan mean to you?
Ramadan, okay. Well, apart from the series and apart from the food, because these are really important for me in Ramadan, but Ramadan is a special month for everybody, I believe. I just wish that Egypt would actually look like Ramadan. As the
Have we lost it?
I don't know. I don't know if we've lost it or it lost us. I'm not sure, but I really want Egypt to be as happy as it was before when Ramadan came. Everybody was waiting for Ramadan to come, is not trying to actually push it because they have work to do, or they don't want Ramadan to come and corrupt stuff. So I really wish that we look like Ramadan, that the streets look like Ramadan, that the attitudes of people be the Ramadan attitudes, which actually should be the attitude of people the whole year. But I mean, in Ramadan people get more mad and they lose temper and stuff like that. I really wish that would actually go back. I don't know how, but I wish that people actually would enjoy the month more and try to benefit from it as much as possible and try to be happy with it as much as possible.
Nisma, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
really had a blast with this interview.
Thank you,
and we wish you all the best, and Ramadan Kareem.
Thank you. Allah Akram. Thank you.
وصحيح في بينا حكاوي كتيرة جميلة وذكريات، لكن حبه ليا طول عمره كان حب اخوات.
Well, that brings us to the end of this special episode of The Beat. I really hope that you've enjoyed it as much as we did, and until we see you again, feel the beat.